Self-employed and worried about your mortgage chances shrinking? You're not imagining it. Lenders are tightening up their lending criteria, but there's a smart way through it. And I'm about to tell you what you need to do before you apply. Here's the part that no one tells you. Lenders don't just look at your income, they judge how stable you look on paper. And that's where most self-employed applicants lose points without even realizing it. When the economy tightens, lenders play defense. They start stress testing self-employed applicants more harshly, asking for extra years of accounts, deeper proof of income consistency, and more evidence of post-tax sustainability. This isn't about punishing business owners, it's about risk control. If your earnings fluctuate or your expenses are high, your affordability figure could look weaker, even if your actual income is strong. If you get this wrong, you're at risk of being declined or even offered a fraction of what you could have borrowed as a mortgage loan. Even worse, your application could spook a mortgage underwriter completely and your application could get declined. In this market, weak documentation equals lost deals. These are the key takeaways for you as a self-employed person. Show income consistency, not just growth. Lenders love stability. 3 years of slightly rising income is stronger than one explosive year followed by a dip. If you've had a high growth year, back it up with projections, invoices, or retainers to prove it's actually sustainable. Avoid showing big one-offs without explanation. They can make your earnings look volatile. And make sure you clean up your business finances early. Lenders don't just look at your tax return, they look at your habits. If your business account shows irregular income, big cash withdrawals, or personal spending, it raises red flags. Keep your account neat for at least 3 to 6 months before applying for a mortgage. Treat your business finances like you're already under the lender's microscope, because technically you are. And get your tax calculations and tax overviews ready. If you're self-employed, this paperwork is basically your payslip. Make sure all your HMR submissions are up to date. Lenders will reject applications if the figures don't match. If your accountant uses aggressive tactics to reduce your income, on paper you might earn nothing, which means you can't get the mortgage loan that you want, which means you might not be able to get the property that you want. Speak to your broker, speak to your accountant, make sure they're aligned to make sure your goal of home ownership can actually happen and you've got the income on paper to get you there. The next is choose a broker who actually understands self-employed income. Not every lender reads income the same way. Some use net profit, some use gross profit, some use salary plus dividends, and a few average the past 2 years. A good broker can match your profile to the right formula, often unlocking thousands more in borrowing. The key takeaway from today is tightening criteria doesn't kill opportunity. It rewards preparation. The self-employed win in this game is by being proactive, not reactive. Start tightening your numbers now and the lenders will follow. If you're self-employed and want to know the 5 biggest mistakes to avoid, check out this video here. But that's your mortgage update for today, and I'll see you on the next headline.